Tyson Fury's been spotty his whole career, professional and amateur. He couldn't even get to the Olympics or be on the Olympic team in London, in England. So, he just has a talk. He talks a good game. He has a good team behind him, but he's never been, an A-level fighter when it comes to that. Like you said, he's very spotty. Usyk has been at the prime and has been fighting at the top level, high intensity level. He's won the gold medal. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't lost, since he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, if you just look at that, just the statistics on that, and Tyson Fury, he has problems with smaller fighters that move. He got knocked down by Steve Cunningham. He almost got stopped by Otto Walling.
Okay, those are the words of Michael Hunter. And Michael Hunter, as you heard him talk about Tyson Fury, how he didn't make the Olympic team versus Alexander Usyk did. He's had a spotty career. He's not fought at the correct level or the top level his whole career. And let me counterpunch. I think what Michael Hunter is saying is the things that have haunted Tyson Fury. He's speaking about things that no one really wants to say, especially if you're a Tyson Fury fan. But is it true of what he's saying? Yes, it's true. I think that's the reason why Tyson Fury needs to fight Usyk. And people are just tired of waiting. People get to the point because if you give us the indication that you don't want to fight Usyk based on his ability, that looks bad. Tyson Fury lost a lot of points last year. He got beat up by Francis Ngannou, and then he ducked Alexander Usyk for Francis Ngannou. And when he made the fight, nobody really cared as much for a while because of what Francis done. See, AJ made Tyson Fury look better because AJ got rid of the Ngannou problem for Tyson. It's almost like what Terrence Crawford did for Manny Pacquiao to Jeff Horn when he came to 147. You see what I mean? So, those type of things go unnoticed. Usyk, yes, he's been fighting on a top level, but also to play devil's advocate, put this in mind and into play. Most fighters that have fought and lost, especially someone like Michael Hunter, like he lost to Alexander Usyk, like Tony Bellew lost to Alexander Usyk, they normally don't have anything negative to say about the guy that beat them because they know as long as that guy is still at the top, they're not so bad. Does that make sense? Like Michael Hunter and Alexander Usyk had a very good, very competitive fighting until the last 2 or 3 rounds, where I think a ref could have stopped that fight with Michael Hunter because he was just getting hit too much. He was still bobbing, weaving, defended himself, but he was getting hit a little bit too much for anybody. If that would have been in the UK, they would have stopped that fight. Because I don't see a British ref looking at that fight saying, oh hell no. They're going to come in and wave that off quick because he's getting hit too many times. That's what I think they're geared and conditioned, and programmed to do when it comes to those situations when someone's getting the better of the other person. Okay. And Michael saying that, hey, I think Usyk's been on the top level. Well, obviously he fought you and you're not on the bottom level, Michael. So I do think that there is a little bit of vested interest in there. You know what I mean? But reasonably, you're just like Luis Ortiz. He's not the only one that does that. Luis Ortiz praises Wilder because, Wilder was the one that stopped him, when he was almost competitive enough to win a title. But I don't think he had what it took at that time. If he was going to do it, it would have been that first time or the second, and he lost both by TKO and knockout. So, but he still praises Deontay Wilder, okay, because that's the guy that beat them. So again, as long as they're on top, which Deontay is not, but Alexander Usyk is. You see what I mean? So he's always, you get that support by the people that you beat, because the people that you beat that are still fighting become what? They become fans of the person that defeated them in the ring, just like Michael Hunter did along with Tony Bellew. Both guys, at some point were linked to fight Tyson Fury at some point as well. So there's a lot of reasons why, Michael Hunter may say that, but is he dead on, spot on about it? Yeah, he is. I mean, because the guys that Tyson Fury's fought haven't been high caliber. Let's just keep it a buck. That's why we have to see him take on Alexander Usyk, which Tyson looks great, by the way, so we'll see how he looks closer to the end of next month. You guys tell me what you think of Michael Hunter's breakdown and call out of Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!